Hello, YouTube. It is Zoe from Ohio Elevators by Zoe. Um, of course, I need to own up to something that I have done. Um, and before you guys say it wasn't to the point where I ended up breaking the law. No, it wasn't that. I do have apparently very bad anxiety. And I've been working on that a lot recently after losing a very good friend to me because of my anxiety. CJ, if you do come across this, I do apologize for what I have done through WhatsApp and Discord. I straight up got anxious and was very worried about CJ because he wasn't responding to me the days before he cut ties with me. And I kind of got really badly anxious about that because I have really bad anxiety. Hi, Little Rock. Hey, Little Rock's mom. Let me have...
Skip to clickable main link clickable click 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 and leave studio having it compl start show comment on stage hi button.
Hi, Little Rock.
Click start show comment on stage hi button.
Hi, Little Rock's mom. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else deals with any kind of severe anxiety or what, but I unfortunately do, and I'm trying to fix that. And maybe one day get the friend that I had kind of chased away because of my anxiety back and be a better person. I really, really regret everything, and I don't know if separation anxiety also comes to play with this because I do have that as well. I once I feel like someone or something that I really care about is not close enough to me, I do tend to get really anxious. And I wish I didn't have anxiety. I wish I didn't have any kind of thing that caused me to fear being a part of that person or thing. Um, and I have been trying to work on my anxiety ever since a friend of mine named CJ. I'm not saying his actual first name or last name. That is gonna be remained silent and kept quiet. I know his official legal name, but I am not gonna say what it is. But you guys probably know the King CJ, the Hill, DJS. I kind of messed up that friendship. I messed up the friendship. It's my fault. And I wish I didn't. It's my fault.
Clickable. Show comment on stage hi button.
Hi. But I have to own up to it that I had screwed that friendship up. And I hope I don't end up. I mean, I will deserve it if I end up losing almost every single one of my subscribers because of my own mistakes. But I want to work on myself, and I really, really, really wish it didn't go out the way it did.
Click star comment. Show comment on stage I'm back button. Click show comment on stage mistakes happen button.
Yeah. I want to go. I wish I could just turn back time and keep that from happening. And I just.
Click show comment on stage. It's important to try to be better than yesterday button.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Because I realized that was not right. Especially since he's going through a really hard time. I should just let him be, and right now I'm giving him space. He doesn't have all of my accounts blocked. I do have a roleplay account on Discord. He's actually aware of that. Because it actually originally was his, and he gave it to me. But, he only has it unfriended, and he doesn't have it blocked, and I did send him an apology message. And that's all. I'm not going to force him to read it. I'll let him read it whenever he wants to. I don't want to force somebody to do something that's just, I don't want to be that kind of person.
Click show comment on stage TJ Elevator fan button.
I'm not TJ Elevator fan. I am an Elevator fan, but I am not TJ. I'm talking about CJ. This is a person outside the Elevator community. I will say CJ, the King CJ, the Hail DJS, he's actually a genuinely nice person, and I should not have pushed that friendship away. I am only human, but obviously sometimes you learn from your mistakes, and maybe later down that road you can get that friendship back. Sometimes it does work that way, and sometimes it doesn't. Depends on the person. And I'm not trying to say that he would. I'm not trying to say he wouldn't. You never know. But
click star comment button. Show comment on stage elevator is still broken button.
Oh no, the elevator is still broken.
Clickable show comment on stage yes button. show comment on stage elevator button.
But yeah, for real. Take it from me. Don't let your anxiety get the better of you, because it's only going to push your friendships away.
Clickable show comment on stage elevator will be fixed soon button.
Okay.
Show comment on stage when you both go through a rough or needy patch at the same time. It's hard on both of you. Give it time and space button.
Yep. And that's what I'm going to do. Who knows? There could be a reason why he didn't fully block the roleplay account that he'd given me. Because maybe he's trying to give me space like I should have for him. Like I should have for him.
Click comment. Show comment on stage. What day is Valentine's Day? Button.
Ooh, let me actually look that up. Valentine's Day is on the 14th of February, which is on a Wednesday.
Clickable comment. Show comment on stage elevator. Hunter blocked me over what I did years ago button.
Elevator Hunter wants nothing to do with me either, so you're not alone.
Show comment on stage. I'm very happy to watch you button.
Really? Thanks. But Elevator Hunter and I were actual in real life friends after we did a meetup. And very unpredicting day. The day before April Fool's last year, he had told me he wants nothing to do with me. So,
show comment on stage. Yes button.
But yeah,
show comment on stage. I am always around button.
Thanks. I do have other social medias if anyone wants to reach out to me without if anyone wants to reach out, if people have Discord, that's one thing that I'm more active on. Which is literally what my YouTube name is, Ohio Elevators by Zoe. That's what it is on Discord. If you guys want to add me on Discord, you can talk to me through there. I do have a friend-only Facebook account, but I'm not that active on it. So yeah. If you guys want another way of communicating, Discord would be the best bet, or even Snap. I'm semi-active on Instagram. Of course, Little Rock did have me on there, but I'm not going to go into personal details why that's not a thing anymore. But yeah. Back to what I was saying. I am only human, and I do make mistakes, and unlike some people who I'm not gonna name names, I do try to own up to my own mistakes and try to make things right. So,
Start show comment on stage. I have a question button.
what's the question? What's the question? Who was that?
Star comment button. Show comment on stage. I have a question button.
Go ahead and ask your question. I'm willing to take some questions.
Clickable. Star show comment on stage. Elevator are my favorite hobby button.
Okay.
Clickable. Show comment on stage. Little Rock exceeded his internet authority. Let's call it that LOL button.
Yeah. Let's go let's go that route. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna obviously it's between me and Little Rock's mom. Only me and her know. And Little Rock probably knows too. But yeah. Okay, so what are you trying to ask?
Clickable. Show comment on stage. Hi guys button.
Hi, Metro Elevators.
Show comment on stage. What is on one floor button.
On one floor? I'm kind of not sure how to answer that question because I'm not sure what you're trying to ask. If you're talking about COSI or something like that,
show comment on stage. It's over a video and comment I did years ago all for a bad joke button.
Mm-hmm.
Show comment on stage. What's on the 5th floor button.
The 5th floor. Okay, I think you're talking about COSI. If you've been to COSI and you're wondering what that locked floor is on the glass elevator, that is a staff only floor in COSI. So, no visitors are allowed to go to that floor. I know this because I actually was a volunteer for COSI. And I do plan on one day applying to get an actual paying job there. So,
show comment on stage. Do you know why elevators skip the 13th floor button?
Okay, I do know the answer to that. The 13th floor for most people, they see that as bad luck. So that's why the elevators skip the 13th floor. Because people see that as bad luck. That's why. Honestly, I can see why, but I mean that just defeats the purpose of skipping it, because then technically you're on the 13th floor when you're on the 14th floor. So,
show comment on stage. What should I do if I get stuck in the elevator button?
Oh, that's also an easy one. Most elevators nowadays have a emergency phone. If you get stuck in an elevator, ring the emergency alarm and ring the emergency and press the button on the emergency phone. And most times, will either link you up to an emergency service or the front desk of that building, or sometimes security, depending on the building.
Show comment on stage. Hey button.
Wait, who?
Star comment button. Show comment on stage. Hey button.
Hey there. But yeah, if you get stuck in an elevator, Don't panic. There is an emergency phone. Uh, most times. Now on older elevators, sometimes they don't, but usually they would have one uh added on to it to have it up to uh code for today's age.
Show comment on stage. Good afternoon from South Jersey button.
Good afternoon.
Clickable comment actions button. Start. Show comment on stage. USA law says phone or intercom must go to a live person button.
Yep.
Click. Start. Show comment on stage. My favorite elevator is cone button.
Oh, cool. My mom is actually getting to be interviewed at Kone Cranes on Monday. Fingers crossed she gets the job. My favorite brand actually is Otis, but the runner-up is Schindler. People don't like Schindler nowadays. It used to be Kone being a problem, but now it's Schindler apparently.
Start. Show comment on stage. Smiling face with sunglasses button.
I am so glad I was able to get some information about elevators. I will let you guys know elevators is not my only thing that I'm into. I'm also into music related stuff, robots, buses and trains. I'm also into like spacey kind of things and more vintage stuff like vintage radios and like record players. I love record players. I even like boom boxes. Like the 70s style, kind of what Groovy kind of looks like. If you guys don't know who Groovy or what Groovy is, Groovy used to be a music bot on Discord. But I definitely
Clickable comment action. Start. Show comment on stage. Hi Zoe button.
Hello. Hello there. I'm gonna.
Star comment button.
Hi, Troy.
Show comment on stage. Hi Zoe button.
Hi, Troy Stroner. I literally had no choice. He literally has his first and last name exposed on his channel name, so don't come at me. It's actually already out there. So if you're wondering how to pronounce that last name, it's pronounced as Stone Oak. I know him in person. Me and him actually went to the same exact blind school.
New notification from WhatsApp.
No.
Spirit. Hi Zoe.
No, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. Screen reader.
Show. Click. Start. Show comment on stage. Yes button. Start. Show comment on stage. What is emergency services? Button.
Emergency services are people like the police or firefighters or ambulances or rather first responders, people who respond to emergencies relatively fast. But those are the kind of people like say for example, if you had an emergency come up where you needed to go to the hospital, you would have to call uh the emergency number to get get uh first responders to come and take you to the hospital, like an ambulance, or yeah, the people that take people that are medical people that can take you to the hospital. For elevators, it's most likely gonna be either police officers or um uh firefighters. Most of the time it's usually firefighters. I have seen a couple of cases on YouTube where a police officer had to come and rescue some people from the elevator when they were stuck. Um but yeah. Um people some people uh when they're first new to elevator photography, or if they're just someone that doesn't know that much about elevators, they don't realize that there could be an emergency phone uh within the elevator to help them out of the elevator. Now there are some people out there that are smart enough to know that. Um but there are some people that don't realize it's a thing. And then it has to be a thing. Um, but yeah, I am. I will. I'm gonna be really honest and open. If people do have questions that they don't know the answer to, I will try my best to answer them. I will try my best to answer them. May not be 100% accurate or worded correctly, because as you can tell, I do struggle a little bit with my words. Why in the world did Doombox just get a notification? What in the world? That was really random. Okay. Yeah, Doombox is the roleplay account that uh the King CJ had given me. And I just got a notification from a server that I have it in, because my main account on Discord is at the max limit of servers to be part of. Yay! Yeah. But I hate that I'm about to go into a little speech here, but I feel it's probably best. Um, if you don't want to end up like me and losing friends, probably on a daily basis, then I would suggest treating those friends with respect. No, some of the friends I've lost weren't due to me treating them like crap. It's more of they chose to cut ties with me because of something that's going on with them, or just based off of someone else's judgment. Um, which honestly I don't think is right. I've even had someone who was in their early 20s being told not to be friends with me by her own grandparents. which wasn't right either. So yeah.
Show comment on stage. What music do you listen to in your free time? Button.
What music do I listen to? Mostly, it's a variety, really. It's like a little mix of country, a little mix of classic rock, uh, pop, hip hop, uh, sometimes Christmas. Um, if you're looking for like bands I listen to, uh, sometimes Five Sauce, depending on my mood, or Five Things This Summer. For those of you who don't recognize, Five Sauce is the shorter way to say it. One Direction. Uh, Halliday. Uh, AC/DC, Aerosmith, Green Day, Guns N' Roses, Hinder, all of them, really. Even Bruno Mars, Moon 5, Plain White Tees, Imagine Dragons, you name it. I listen to it. Unless it's a rap artist, there's not very many I listen to. I don't like a lot of rap music, really. The only rap songs I'm okay with are The Real Slim Shady and uh Let You Down, which apparently Eminem and NF both apparently are related. They're siblings, apparently. It's what I've been told. I doubt any of those two would actually pop up in my channel and tell me. But if the off chance were to happen, please do deny or confirm. um, but uh, that's honestly a good question for you guys. What kind of music do you guys listen to in your free time? You can name artists as well if you really want to. I also want a bit of suggestions with like game shows or reality TV to experience. I'm just gonna let you know, don't suggest The Office, please. I already have seen it and I wasn't interested. But I would definitely love some reality TV shows or game shows. Suggestions. What one where? Why did my Instagram just go off? The chat. The chat has died. Oh no. Where did everybody go? Is my live chat working for you guys? Because I know sometimes YouTube tends to mess around with my stuff. And I do remember one live stream, the chat just suddenly became unavailable to people. So please let me know if the chat's working.
Click start show comment on stage here button.
All right. Rock's mom, or somebody said that they're here.
Star comment button.
Yep, it was Little
Show
Rock's
comment
mom.
on stage here. Click star show comment on stage multitasking button.
Ah, okay. I tend to get you when you're either shopping or doing other things. How do I keep doing that? How do I keep doing that? Rex mom, I keep managing that. I don't know how. I feel like this should be a running joke where I picked the worst time to go live. For you, at least. Man. Always the worst time.
Click start show comment on stage because I'm always doing other things. I am the mom.
Oh, true. That is true. That is true. That is very much true. Also, how is the dad? How is Little Rock's dad doing? I haven't seen him in a while. In the chat.
Click show comment on stage. My favorite classic rock band is Metallica button.
Oh, nice.
Star comment button. Clickable comment action. Show comment on stage. My favorite classic rock band is Metallica button.
Cool. But yeah, Little Rock's mom, how is Little Rock's dad doing? He hasn't shown up in the chat in a while.
Click start show comment on stage. The never-ending story turned out to be housework and food-related activities button.
No.
Click show comment on stage. Dad is watching news button.
Oh, tell him I said hi. Tell him I said hi. I'm gonna be. All right. Let's chat.
Click start show comment on stage. He says hi back button.
Yay! Do you guys want to know what my all-time favorite reality TV show is? Anyone want to know what my all-time favorite reality TV show is?
Clickable start show comment on stage. Yes button.
Okay. Well, my all-time favorite reality TV show is none other than Big Brother. Some things that happen on there is kind of funny, in my opinion.
Click show comment on stage. Reality button.
Reality. Reality. Yeah, Big Brother is one of my favorites, and it's considered a reality TV show. I believe it's NBC. Wait a minute. My brain his brain farted. Let's see. Believe it's no, it's actually CBS. I just never realized. NBC is That's My Jam. Um That's My Jam. It's actually a musical game show hosted by yours truly, Jimmy Fallon. One of my friends and his friend did not know who Jimmy Fallon is. I'm like, the most of US has come to know who Jimmy Fallon is. How in the world did you guys not know? But oh well. Apparently there's another version of That's My Jam, but for children on Nickelodeon. But I doubt it's called that. I'm pretty sure it's called something else. I have seen some game shows from Nickelodeon throughout my lifetime, so I'm pretty sure. I think they're kind of getting Game Night mixed up with That's My Jam, because the way they described it sounded like Game Night on Nickelodeon. But there's also been like I forget what it's called, but it was like a close to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader concept, where little kids had to answer questions correctly. If not, they would have to go through the slime. But yeah. But I'm pretty sure they're getting That's My Jam and Game Night all mixed up. I don't think there's a children's That's My Jam. I'm pretty sure they're getting Game Night mixed up with it. But yeah. What else to talk about? Anyone have any more questions? Well, this has gotten silent. And of course, my favorite line of Big Brother is from the narrator that narrates some previous episodes and stuff. And when he says previously on Big Brother, he goes, previously on Big Brother. Sometimes no, I annoy my mom and stepdad with so many things. I've annoyed them with the Diesel Juicy thing. I've annoyed them with the previously on Big Brother thing. it's it's just I'm I can sometimes be full of energy and sometimes not. So yeah.
Show comment on stage. What was your favorite TV show as a kid? Button.
Ooh, favorite TV show as a kid. Oh, there were so many. I'm gonna go with one cartoon and one real life action from both Disney and Nickelodeon. So cartoon from Nickelodeon, SpongeBob SquarePants. Real life action from Nickelodeon, iCarly. Cartoon from Disney, Phineas and Ferb. Real life action from Disney, Jessie. Hey Jessie, hey Jessie. But there you go. Maybe some nostalgia might have clicked in there for both iCarly and Jessie for some people. Obviously, for certain reasons, both those are discontinued. I know they tried to do iCarly again, but a more modern version, but I've heard that it has been discontinued.
Show comment on stage. The first ever video I watched by you was Old Otis Elevator with Black Buttons button.
Oh, cool. Nice. You know what? For elevator enthusiasts, that might know Diesel Ducey, what was your first ever video you've watched of Diesel Ducey? Mine was old black button Westinghouse pop-out buttons, which was a building in Texas, I believe. And that's where I learned the line of, when the Westie wants to close, the Westie will close.
Show comment on stage. I remember all of those shows. Button.
Yeah, let's just say the original producer of iCarly was disgusting. And for Jessie, one of the actors apparently unfortunately passed.
Show comment on stage. The two fake stuck in the voice control ones hooked us button. Oh my gosh, one of them I did watch, which was when Andrew was doing the that fake voice control thing with the Dover Impulse in the I believe it was Market parking garage. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was Market. But anyway, so one with the Hampton built on top of it. Which of course that Hampton Inn wasn't always there. It was, I forget what year. I think it was 2016. Or no, it wasn't 2016. What year was that hotel built on top of that thing? But it was like more recent. Show comment on stage. The first ever video I watched by Diesel Duce. I got stuck in the elevator last night. Epic fake or epic fail? Button.
The ah. I feel like Troy, I could be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure the first ever official video you probably watched of me was the elevator at our school that we went to. The ThyssenKrupp Signa 4 hydraulic. I know it's hydraulic because of the machine room being on the bottom floor. Most times, if it's traction, it'd be on the top of the elevator. This one was hydraulic.
Click. Show comment on stage. It is button.
I feel like that was
Star comment button. Show comment on stage. It is button.
Yeah. I was saying to Troy that I'm pretty sure he's watched I think the first one might have been the ThyssenKrupp. It might have been something else, but I can't remember. Could have been my 11 subscriber useless video, to be honest. The 11 subscriber special thing didn't seem so special. It was weird. And of course, I was swinging in that video. And my hair was dyed blonde during that video.
Click start. Show comment on stage. The video called School's Elevator is first ever video I watched by you button.
Oh, nice. That is my first ever freaking video. Nice. I did originally have another video on the channel before that, but I started deleting. At one point, I started deleting videos that weren't so elevator related off the channel. So the official one, that's the first ever video of this channel that wasn't deleted, was the school's elevator. I might go back through that phase again and delete whatever I feel doesn't fit the criteria of elevator photography. Because I don't want this channel to feel like a vlog channel, and since this stream has already contained so many times of talking about elevators, obviously it's staying up because there was some elevator talk happening in the stream, so it's staying. I do have, I know there's some computer people that are in the elevator community that have Skyscraper Simulator. I actually have this. I have that on this laptop too. I haven't messed with it since I did one video on it, and then I managed to not. Actually, I think there was two. There might be two videos on it. Could be wrong, but I think there's a couple videos on there on this channel of that particular thing, and I can go in and explore a bunch of things on there. I'm not sure if it's controller compatible, but I'll try it on later.
Click start. Show comment on stage. I remember watching school's elevator video as the first video I watched by you button.
Nice. You know what? I do have a question, and it doesn't have to be me, but who of all YouTubers, elevator community or not, who is your favorite YouTuber? Um, my favorite YouTuber outside of the elevator community. I don't think I really got any good favorites outside the elevator community anymore. Unless they're like a realtor, house tour person. I would say NS. He's an he's a person that used to work for real estate and now has really focused more on his channel to do house tours around the world. Of course, he gets permission from the marketer to show the houses and stuff. Of course, in the elevator community, it's Diesel Doozy. Diesel Doozy is my favorite. Honestly, the runner-up would honestly be TJ Elevator Fan.
Click start. Show comment on stage. I watched the live stream where you and Addie were at Kosi. Button.
Oh yeah, yeah. Kosai, yeah. that was a while back. Oh, we were just. It was our kind of like field day. Instead of us volunteering there that day, we decided to go there as visitors instead. And to have a lot of fun, we all went in our own little groups. Of course, the boys went with the teachers around the place. Me and Addie, of course, got to do our own little thing and go around the place on our own and go to exhibits that they weren't and the other guys weren't in.
Click start.
At the
Show
time.
comment on stage. Diesel Duce. The elevator channel. Schindler Houghton IH8 escalators are the first. The elevator channels button.
Mm-hmm.
Click show comment on stage. I watched button.
Oh, nice. But yeah. I feel like you, your mom, and your dad found me through Diesel Doozy because I used to be very active in the live streams, but since I haven't been that interested in YouTube recently, I haven't really joined much live streams anymore. I've kind of distanced away from YouTube for a while. Hopefully soon I will go back into watching streams and elevator videos, because I have yet to do some serious catching up on a lot of people's videos. Now the smaller YouTube filmers that I actually enjoy would be James Tube, A439, TKE, and of course Little Rock over here. And a few others. It used to be Elevator Hunter, but since he kind of pushed me away, I haven't watched his channel. I kind of blocked his channel.
Clickable comment. Start. Show comment on stage. I remember watching you before I put comments button.
What's your favorite video of mine?
Show comment on stage on YouTube videos button.
I'm curious what everyone's favorite video of mine that they've watched is. There is one stream that is my favorite because it's kind of funny.
Clickable show comment on stage. He's looking. Been watching elevator videos since 2011 button.
Oh, nice. So there's a stream that's kind of funny. Y'all will probably laugh, and it's actually on this channel. It's a stream that I was doing, and Jason did a goof. He did a goof for sure. It was very hilarious. I can't contain my laughter right now. It was so funny. Because Jason had seen that I was live. He wanted to pop in and say hi. And he accidentally came in on Diesel Deucey's YouTube because he was trying to edit a video for Diesel Deucey. And people went wild. They thought Diesel Deucey was actually in my live chat. I thought he was too, but then when Jason owned up saying that he accidentally came in as Diesel Deucey, he meant to come in as STL Elevators. It was hilarious.
Show comment on stage. I remember that one. LOL button.
Everyone was like, Diesel Deucey's here? Yeah. I'm like, oh, great. Like people that didn't even know we're in the live chat started popping out of nowhere. Like, hi. Everyone just suddenly start spilling in. Like, that was the more popular stream that I've done since the past couple of years. Like, everyone just showed up out of nowhere. Like, what in the world? And then Jason was trying to get those people to stop because they were trying to they were still trying to ask a person that wasn't actually there because it was actually Jason. Not because he was trying to explain that he was the one that was on the channel, not Andrew Reams himself. That was funny.
Show comment on stage lurker saying hi button.
Yep. Yep. And then when I literally gave Jason moderator, it made it even more funnier when he said, "Hey, look, a wrench. I can fix things now."
Clickable. Show comment on stage. My favorite video by you is Old Elevator and Old Otis Elevator with black buttons button.
Oh, nice. I will tell you, unfortunately, that elevator no longer exists. It was, along with the garage, it was completely destroyed, unfortunately. So, yeah. My goodness, that stream was funny. Woo! Jason's little, oh look, a wrench. Now I can fix things. That was also funny, a part of that stream. um that was pretty funny. And then later on that night, he was on somebody else's live stream on a voice chat, I believe. And I asked Jason to tell the host of that stream what had happened. And he explained. And it was pretty funny. Oh gosh. That was pretty funny. Honestly, I hope a funny moment happens this year. My gosh. Come on, Jason. Make something funny happen. Man. I can't get over how funny that was though. Whew. By far, my favorite stream is that. That was hilarious. I will never let that one live down. That should have, honestly, I wish Jason would have put that in Jason bloopers. That would have been funny.
Show comment on stage. What videos do you remember from me button?
I forget what brand of elevator, but I do remember it was like an older style elevator that looked like it was in like an apartment building or something like that. I can't remember what brand. It's been a while since I watched the video. And I've seen some of your videos where you were traveling to certain places. Yeah.
Click. Show comment on stage. You did put comments on my old videos button.
I don't remember if I did or not. If I did, I don't remember what I said. It's been a while. Seriously, it's been a while, so I might go through and find out what all I may have said, or if you or your mom decide to tell me what I may have said in some of the comments. I can't remember. Because I can't remember what I may have commented if I did. So, like I said, it's been a while. Um, and I've noticed you guys have also showed up a couple of times in James Tube streams. Um, uh, can't remember what else. Of course, I believe I first met you guys through Diesel Juicy's streams, though. Um, trying to think what else to talk about. That's my dream. That's my dream. You know what? I am curious if they finally get the official date when the third season of That's My Jam is gonna come out. Not Chrome, I want Google itself. There we go. What date is the third season of That's My Jam coming out? Season 3. Is it already out?
Show comment on stage. I like fireworks. What about you? Button.
I do not like loud noises, so does that answer the question? I do not like fireworks very well. I do like the pretty colors that they produce, but the loud bang that comes with it, not my favorite. little unsure when it's gonna come out, but
Show comment on stage. I ask for the quiet, pretty ones at the fireworks store button. Star comment button. Show comment on stage. I ask for the quiet, pretty ones at the fireworks store button.
Yeah. I prefer the quiet ones. They're not as scary to me. And again, I don't like loud noises. So I'm not too fond of fireworks because of the loud bangs that they do. But the more quieter ones, like the ones that sound like rain, I can handle. But the ones that go boom, like
Clickable. Star comment button.
make all the loud noise, it scares me.
Show comment on stage. I understand button.
So when people make something go boom like really loud or make a balloon pop, it does tend to freak me out. I'm pretty sure I told the balloon story numerous times about being chased around when I was a teenager by some mean people at a church with balloons, and they were purposely popping them and freaking me out on purpose. My older brother was involved. He was doing it along with them. And yeah, that was not fun.
Click. Show comment on stage. I remember watching you before you got rid of old videos button.
Yeah. Some older videos did get rid of because there was just no point in keeping them. I will say I did intend to do some elevator videos when I was in Florida, but it didn't in the way I wanted it to. Because it was just too busy and too hectic. I could have maybe convinced my stepdad to take me and find some elevators to record that weren't past security at the Orlando airport, just to pass some time away because I was pretty bored at the airport. That 5 hours kind of turned into 6 because of some sort of delay. But blah. Bleh. But on the way home, it was 2 hours and it didn't extend, and I was not feeling well that day, so all I did was just sleep. I slept on the plane, slept in the airport, slept on the other plane, slept on the way home in the van. And then when we got home, we got Taco Bell that night, and I ate and went upstairs for the night, and probably crashed a bit early because I was tired. So, yeah, there's that. I might have played a little bit of Fortnite before I went to sleep that night. But yeah.
Clickable. Show comment on stage. Little Rock's brother decided early that he should be nice, not mean, to the guy who looked his only boy and youngest status away because the little guy would probably be bigger than he was. Button.
Okay. I mean, I wish all siblings could be nice to each other, but that's not always the case, unfortunately. Sometimes siblings are not always nice to each other, but I'm glad he decided to be nice to Little Rock. I think I'm gonna end it here. But before I do, I just want to let y'all know, and Little Rock's mom would probably agree with me on this, but treat people with respect. Oh,
Click. Show comment on stage. Little Rock is much taller now, so being nice was the right decision.
Mm-hmm.
Little Rock worships his littler big brother. Button. Click. Show comment on stage. I did put some of my old videos in a playlist called Plus My Unlisted Videos so it doesn't fill up my channel. Button.
Okay. But anyways, like I was saying, being nice to others and respecting other people goes a long way. And if you continue to disrespect people, they're going to be disrespectful to you. And I'm pretty sure you don't want to be disrespected, so you probably should start being respectful too, honestly. I know most of y'all, or probably every one of you in the chat, do respect other people. It's just some people in the world don't. But yeah, if you guys want to be respected, then you gotta show that same exact respect.
Click a start. Show comment on stage. Trying to not self-promote. Button.
Thank you for not self-promoting.
Click. Show comment on stage. We're working on what qualifies as self-promotion. Button.
Thank you, Little Rock's mom. Thank you a lot. I know I would normally offer moderation to you, but I do remember one of the streams, Diesel Juicy had said that you don't want to be a moderator for any channel. So I respect that, and I'm not gonna give it to you. But I am definitely gonna have to go through and find out who to get rid of moderator from, because those people haven't been very active on my channel. And who to give moderator to.
Click show comment on stage moderator sounds like too much work for a multitasker button.
I understand. I respect your decision not wanting to take on that role. But I do need to find out who's more worthy of being a mod now, since most of my mods have gone inactive on this channel. The only two moderators that I have that when it's best time they usually on are Adidia and James Tube. Those two are more active, but the rest of them I'm gonna have to demote. And the reason why Adi's not on right now is because it's a late time for him in India, so he's actually not able to be on right now because he's probably in bed right now. As a matter of fact, what time is it in India?
In New Delhi, India, it's 2:37 a.m.
Yeah, he's definitely asleep. So he's definitely not going to be on because he's asleep. Plus, he's got a lot going on right now. So, but most of my mods aren't very active. So I need to go through and figure out who to give mod to now, since two of my mods are available at certain times, so I can't really just take that away from them, because I understand they got life outside of YouTube, and some of my mods just haven't been active on my channel, so there's that. So now I gotta figure out who to give it to, and if it's too much for them, I won't give it to them. So, given that you got a lot on your own plate, I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not gonna make it worse for you. So yeah. But anyways, for real, before I end it, kindness goes a long way. And if you let your anxiety get the best of you, like I did, you're just pushing your bestest friends away. That's not how it works. Also, don't pull my ex-best friend either. Don't make things all about yourself if you don't know what your friend may be going through in their life. So, yeah. Okay then. But anyways, with that being said, I'm going to hop off here. Lifelong lesson: don't let your anxiety get the better of you, because you'll end up in a position like me where you end up losing friends that you don't want to lose. So, anyways, with that being said, have a nice, wonderful rest of your day. Good afternoon, morning, if it's still morning somehow in your area, or good evening or even good night. Anyways, with that being said, bye! Elevators, Diesel Doozy, Discord bots, and DJ equipment are awesome.
Stream drop. Copilot. End. Banner landmark. Click end stream button.